Hi Sagis, how are you guys doing? Welcome to Sagittarius Tarot and another timeless reading. Let us begin. Let's see first, what is the first card for you? Stunner. Stunner. You get the Wheel of Fortune. And with the Wheel of Fortune, this is talking about how life is in a state of constant change. What's down must go up, what's up must go down. If you notice, there is all this motion of up and down. The wheel of life keeps on turning. We have here this that represents the symbol. It's sort of like a creature with a sphinx head, and so it represents wisdom. And you have here the snake god that's descending, and that's showing also like how things from the spiritual materialize in the physical realm. And then we have another creature here like going up, and then we have all these winged creatures as well, symbolizing different zodiac signs. Then we also have like elements in the middle, and then we have rota, which is Latin for wheel, and all these clouds that represent really like change, life, because life is change. It is in a state of constant change. Nothing is static about life. Even the most static things that you can look at, even your skin, right? If you go microscopic, it is full of activity. Your skin, your cells, the molecules, everything that's inside your body is in a constant change, right? There's like so many cells dying, so many cells being reborn, all of that. Even if you look at anything that's solid, like a rock, wood, if you go really like to a level towards the atoms and the neutrons and the protons and electrons, everything is always in a state of constant change and movement. Like static is just an illusion of our senses, but nothing is really static. Even light is frequencies, and you can see that sometimes, in the basic way, in the most basic ways. Let's say if you have a fluorescent bulb light or something like that, and you take the camera of your phone, you can see all the frequencies of light. And so there's so many examples of that. Bottom line is like, there is nothing static about life. It is, the definition of change. And those who, not only accept that, celebrate that, are those of us who definitely understand what life is all about. And the more you embrace change, the more you live and the wealthier you get, because life is really like a wealth of experiences. And with that, I'm going to be sharing with you a quote today regarding change as well. And it says, people will resist change when it's done to them, not with them. And this is saying that, as much as like there's so many. Okay, let me explain it this way. Sometimes people like resist change most of the times because they fear it and because they like to be in comfort zones, but also sometimes because of ego issues or because of free will and like so many things. When change is forced upon you, you will resist it more. But when someone, let's say, takes you through the steps and explain to you, why it is important for your growth, then you will embrace change, right? And so this is talking about this. And the way I see this being resonated within this reading is that you will only resist change when you feel as if life is imposing it on you. But whenever you change your perspective and your beliefs, and you truly believe and trust that life knows better and that this is for your greater good, you will embrace change and you will welcome change. And that's how you realize your purpose. You see, with the Wheel of Fortune as your first card, you really have the potential to succeed in everything you do. Everything. This is literally saying that all bets are off. You could be in the bottom of the wheel for all I care. Literally like rock bottom. That does not mean you cannot be on top of the world, Everything is possible, and the potential is there for you to succeed in everything you do, Saggy. Now, with this card as well, you can see a lot of divine creatures. And for me, this really talks about support and guidance and being guided through life. And so this is telling me whether this implies that you ought to be open to some counseling from life itself, from information out there, however you deem that fit, even if we're talking about a literal counselor, like a physical person that can guide you throughout this change. I just want you to remain open for that, right? Remain open. Just like all these creatures who are holding these books with the empty pages, stay open like an open, empty book, ready to write that new chapter of your life. I love this so much for you, Saji. Like, this is beautiful. The Wheel of Fortune also holds the number 10, and number 10 usually indicates literally an end and a beginning, like because 9 is usually the last number, and so a 10 holds the power of 1 and 0, which is 0, the Fool's energy, which is an end and a beginning, and the 1 is a beginning. So this is what's going to happen. This is the end of one place of you on the wheel and the beginning of another place. So exciting, so exciting. Let's look at the other card that you will get with this. So you get the Moon from the Voyager Tarot, and what a beautiful card. This also came in upright, and this Moon card really talks about the power of your dreams. I want you to listen, right? I want you to listen to what your dreams are telling you. And when I say listen, I don't mean to just recount your dreams or just, remember them and stuff like that. All that is important. But what I'm saying is, like, listen to what they're trying to tell you. You see, we all dream differently. And when I'm talking about like dreams here, it doesn't always have to be in the literal sense of like what you dream late at night when you close your eyes. With this one, with the Wheel of Fortune here, and I'm not even talking about daydreams. I'm talking about your little dreams, your goals, right? How do you picture your life? What are the biggest things that you've always craved to acquire or to be or to live? I'm talking about dreaming big. If money wasn't an issue, if power wasn't an issue, if beliefs weren't an issue, whatever your issue is, how your life, your dream life would look like. And if you ask that, there's not one single person that will recount the same dream. This is because dreams really do talk about our individuality and how we see the world and our own perspective. And this is why it's important to listen to them, because what I mean is that when we listen to them, we are reminded of why we do the things we do, because dreams literally hold the essence of our purpose, of what drives us, right? And when you listen to them, you gotta look beyond the surface, right? So whether it involves money, whether it involves charity, whether it involves beauty, whether it involves culture, whether it involves travel, whether it involves spirituality, whatever your dreams revolve around, and whatever are the specifics of that dream and how they look like, you gotta look under the surface. What is that? Like, if we strip down these layers to the essential, you will come to find certain qualities that lead the dream. And this is very essential, because if you're dreaming of beauty and architecture and culture, let's say, and all of that, that means you seek balance in life, and you seek harmony, and you seek beauty, and you seek, you know what I'm saying? So we strip them down to the basics, and that means if you nurture these qualities or these virtues or these attributes or these things, if you add more of those in your life, slowly you'll be getting closer to that dream. And sometimes even if we did not reach the dream exactly as it is, we would have lived, our dream life, sort of, because at the end of the day, it's how it makes us feel. And so if you're feeling like amazing, right, and if you feel like all these elements were present in your life and you are living your best life, literally it's like your dream came true. The details don't really matter in the bigger picture, especially with the moon card here. And number 18 is 1 plus 8 equal 9, and that's why the moon card holds this spiritual number of expansion, of going beyond, of transcending our human nature. There is the 2 dolphin here indicating your intuition and the Pisces. There is the nighttime with the owl here, and the howl of the coyotes or the wolves. There is the planet moon here. We have here Aphrodite and Apollo, and I love this card. This is literally a reminder of you to dream big and to never, listen to the naysayers, to never care about, because of course people are going to be telling you that your dreams don't matter, or that you're dreaming too big, or that you're delusional, or whatever. Guess what? If they tell you their dreams, you might even have that same reaction, right? We all judge each other's dreams because each one of us is different. Of course, there are less judgmental people than others in the way they convey their message. But at the end of the day, what I'm trying to say is that your dream is your dream. And so you're the only one who is allowed to dream it, believe it, feel it, live it, right? Doesn't matter what anyone else thinks. And I love this because with the Wheel of Fortune, this is really telling me like you're on the right path. And karmically, life is supporting you towards that. This is happening, Sagis. This is happening. How gorgeous. How gorgeous. Let us look at these cards. And as I'm shuffling, this is the relationships card. And I'm getting a vision of an Ace of Cups overflowing. I see you already, like with all of this energy, really ready to, have so much love. Literally, your cup is runneth over, and you have so much to offer to the world. Your dreams are as beautiful as you, and the world is embracing you. It is embracing you. And remember, just like water holds memory of its perfected forms, if you feel happy thoughts next to the water, it crystallizes in the form of happy thoughts. And if you feel destructive thoughts, it'll crystallize in forms that indicate that, like destructive forms. You can Google that. There's like studies around this. And so this is just to tell you that besides you being 60% water, and besides, we are affected by the moon, the tides of the moon, the tides, and this is why the full moon and the new moon and all the moon have so much effect on the bodies of the planet Earth, the bodies of water, because planet Earth is also, if I can talk, full of water. And so that's why there's all these motions of tides and rise and like in the oceans. And it affects you as well as a human being because we are 60-70% water. And what I'm trying to tell you is that just like water, just like the moon, just like all of that, remember that however you feel on the inside is going to determine your crystallization, sort of like the energy that you manifest. Like your cells will realign to vibe a certain energy in a certain frequency. So if you are dreaming big, and if you are, feeling amazing because of your dreams, and you're feeling motivated, and you believe in the wheel of life and all of these things, and you're feeling awesome, guess what? Your cells are gonna be realigning, and you're gonna be vibing off that amazing, beautiful energies, and you're gonna manifest that in the outside world. This is literally the law of attraction in its most beautiful manifestations. All thanks to love and your vision and your dreams, and of course, thanks to the wheel of fortune in life that will be taking you up. I feel that, Saji, you might have been, in the bottom of the wheel, in the R here or the O, doesn't matter, and you're going back up on the wisdom. Beautiful. Now let's look at the energy. Past life relationship. How awesome. You have known each other before. Yeah. See, these dreams feel like they belong to another lifetime. You know how sometimes you have these visions and dreams and idea of how your life should be, and you can never for the life of it determine from where that came from, right? If you look, it's easy, like if you look at like a family, let's say, as much as they're brought up in the same households with the same, having the same parents, each child develops a completely different dream life in their head, and they're not like each other, right? Like each one has its different personality, different needs, different wants, different dreams, all of that. And we all have this, like really, we cannot understand sometimes where these dreams come from. Like for the life of us, if we try to analyze the situation, if we try to think, well, maybe because I was brought up in that environment, or maybe because, and as much as we try to connect all the dots, and maybe because nothing makes sense, because if you really look at your dreams, they really feel like they belong, like not from planet Earth, like elsewhere, right? It's as if they are from a past life. And that is the mystery and the enigma behind that, all of that, that really pushes you to feel like there is something outside of your human form that you can crave to reach. And that is the power of dreams, because you're trying to transcend your physical form in order to sort of try to reach the divine somehow through your creations and through the beauty that you pursue and all of that. And if this is talking, of course, about a real relationship, you're gonna feel like, you're gonna connect with someone. This could be someone romantic that you just meet now, or that you're already with, or this could be someone that's going to play a key role in all of these dreams being achieved and that wheel of fortune turning. That could also play like an instrumental role in all of that. And the second you're gonna meet this person, or the second that you already met them, it would have felt that you literally have known each other before. Like everything seems so familiar, as if you really knew each other from a past life. And this came upright as well, which is amazing. So far, 3 cards upright, Saji. This is a blessed reading. Let's use the power of the witches and see what it has in store for us. The 7 of Wands. Yeah. See, again, you know better. You remember when I told you here that your dreams are yours and yours only. They're yours to enjoy. They're yours to believe in. They're yours to celebrate. They're yours to follow. None of what other people's things matter. And here in this card, I see you defending your dreams, protecting your dreams. You know better, right? These other energies that are coming at you, they also have their own dreams. Look at their blossoms. And, here we are not in the lane of competitiveness. You are no longer in the lane of, maybe they are, but you're out of the competitive. For you, like, All of these 6 dreams are beautiful. Keep your dreams. I have my 7th dream and it's mine and I love it, right? And so this is you celebrating your unique path, your unique vision, your unique dreams, and protecting it at all costs, because for you it is the most beautiful of them all. That is your wand, your energy, your creative passion. Look how much, how many blossomed flowers is on it. And from your perspective, you feel that yours is more blossomed than the others, right? Each one from their own perspective see their dreams as more valid. And so this is telling you that you really are on the right path also when it comes to that, because people who have this deep conviction in what they believe and what they pursue is usually the ones who end up achieving the greatest. Nice. I love, by the way, this reading so far. There's a lot of people, by the way, in it. So maybe this could be also talking about relationships. You had a relationship here. We had Aphrodite and Apollo here. We had these 2 dolphins. There is this dual energy of you people. Even in this card, there's you versus people. So there is always like this entity of you versus people. So maybe this is talking about how you and other people, or you and a partner or whatever, integrate to create this dream of yours. There is something here, like a certain synergy that needs to happen, that will prove very, key and beneficial and essential to unfolding that dream, and part of the wheel of fortune that is turning. This is very serendipitous. Yeah, exactly. You get the 10 of Wands in reverse. This is telling you, dear Saggies, that this pursuit of this dream is going to make you feel so light, like you're flying above the clouds, right? It's going to let you forget the hard work, the hardships, the responsibilities, the energies put to pursue them, all of that. It's as if you don't care and you don't feel it, It's as if you're operating without a nervous system somehow, right? Like you are so passionate, you are so driven, you are so in love, you are such a deep believer that you're not even aware of the work that you're putting or the effort that you're putting, as if it's coming automatic without you even being aware of it. So you're not even feeling burdened, right? You're so alive. You could do this day and night. Very nice. Very, very nice. Dream big, Saggies, dream big. Elder, move beyond ancestral patterns. But this came in reverse, Saggies. There is something about you diving deep into your history, your background. And you see, this came under the past life relationship. Like, how crazy is this, right? The elder, move beyond ancestral patterns in reverse, came literally under the past life relationship. And so there is something related to your ancestors, to that past life, to your roots, to your history. There is something so unique there that is worth exploring, right? Sometimes they tell you, as much as you want to look forward to the future, it is a lot of your past that makes you unique. Because it's the whole journey that led you here, and all the experiences that you gathered and all the patterns that you brought with you. And so there is something here that requires you to, before you move beyond the ancestral patterns, to just stop there and try to tap into that. There is something here that's going to prove very this is like the deep well of inspiration, right? Like every time you tap into your ancestry, your history, your background, your traditions, the way you were brought up, the stories you heard, the stuff you gathered, the experiences, the thoughts, they really like provide you with the amount of fuel and inspiration for you to take that, do your temperance, catalyze it, alchemize it, transmute it, transform it, and breathe to it new life, based on all these things that you acquired from a past life and from your elders, and bringing it forward towards this generation, right? And I love this. This is like you marrying the past with the future while mixing it up in the present. Oh my God, it's like you're transcending time, Sagittarius. It's like you're transcending times. Whew! This is the relativity. This is E equal MC2. This is Albert Einstein. Oh my God. All right. Stunning. Let's see our deviant message. The Empress. Beautiful, beautiful. Come on. This reading is glorious. You get the Empress card literally under the Seven of Wands. And like, as we were talking here about you, this is talking about your relationships, right? And so literally here, you are the Empress, because even here, like I see you in that card with the most flowers, you are the nurturer. You are abundance. You are abundance incarnate. You are working with the law. You are working with the law of nature, with the law of attraction, with the law of earth, with the law of the universe. You are transmuting, nature, the element, the plants, the animals. You can see all these transformations every day if you're observant in nature. Plants take CO2, they turn it into oxygen. They take water and dirt and air and like transform it into matter, like the plants and the animals and all of that. And you see this transformation throughout nature, throughout everything. There is magic all around you, right? And you are literally the embodiment of that. You are the Empress. You are the Empress. You have that like dragon tail here. That's green. That's helping you like come up with this flower. Endless cities to nurture everyone. Beautiful. We have the moon. You're connected to the moon again. See, we had the moon in this card. And so that's literally telling me that these two cards are connected, right? Your dreams are your source of abundance. And every time you tap into your dreams, it's like you get more abundance. Every time, you need to manifest more abundance, just dream big. The bigger, the better. The more lack you feel sometimes in your life, you need to dream even bigger so you can like counteract that like lack and create more abundance. You are literally the infinite source of fertility, of birthing, of abundance. Whoa, 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 whoa. If only these 6 wands knew. Also, I don't know, now I'm getting like a weird vision, because now with all these titties here and like this dude here with all these wands, maybe all these wands are coming to feed from you, right? Because the Empress feeds. It feeds milk, it feeds everything, right? It feeds, it nurtures. And so maybe all these 6 of wands is the energy of hungry people, thirsty for you, baby. No, like for real. They could be thirsty for you in that way, because wands, do depict sexual energy. So this could be different suitors that want you. And one of them is the past life relationship. One of them you have known each other before, and maybe there is some like, oh, okay, if this is a love reading, this could be talking about different suitors trying to come at you. And you're like, hey, all right, well, you're 6. I only got 4 here to nurture you. So back off a little bit. And then one of them, you're gonna feel like you have known each other before, as if like literally this is like from a past life relationship. And somehow, like, once you go back, you're gonna feel a connection through your elders. So this could be like maybe you both, like if you follow the genealogy or something, maybe you both were migrating from the same country, like not you, like I mean like 5 generations backwards, or there's something connecting you from the past. Not only it feels like a past life relationship, like if you go back many generations backwards, there's something connecting the two of you, or both of your families very far apart. And so that's very weird, right? And so you're gonna feel really a strong pull towards this connection. And like I said, one, like as much as there's all these tutors, and as much as you're trying to nurture all of them, there's only one that matters. This is what if this was a love reading, right? And if we continue with the sex here, I think with the 10 of Wands here, like in reverse, you got to a point where you're like, you don't want to entertain, be effing around with 10 people. Like at some point, you're gonna drop all this casual hookups, all this serial dating and all of that, because you have found one of them that really mattered. But if we're talking non-love, if we're talking personal growth, or if we're talking realizing your dream and your purpose, or if we're talking anything related to that, yeah, I see you here really. Maybe a lot of people are coming to feed off your energy, and you're here like, no, I have, as much as I have a lot to give you, but I want to focus on like, there's this that's really being highlighted to me, and I need to pour all my focus on it. It reminds me of that impossible dream, right? That you all deem impossible, which I don't. Again, if we look at numbers, 7 and 3 is a 10, right? And that was a 10. So this is definitely talking about the Wheel of Fortune moment. There is a Wheel of Fortune intervention here between these two energies here. Life is going to surprise you, Saggies. Life is going to surprise you. I love this. Let's see. Again, let's look at that. All right. They look eerily alike, right? Let's read what this message is all about. Beware of what you are projecting, for the qualities you admire in one another are qualities you both possess. Equally so, the qualities you don't like are also your own reflection. Yeah. See? That's why like they look like each other. So it's like as if you are dating yourself. As freakishly as that sounds. And so again, with that pull here, yeah, that's why like it feels like as if you have known each other, as if this is a past life, as this is something like there's an ancestral pattern here that's redundant, because somehow within this energy, whether this is we're talking about again the relationships, if it's a love reading, or if we're talking about the energy or creative energy, and personal growth, there is something here about mirroring, right? And you know what they say with the law of attraction, likes attracts like. And so you have got to be aware, right, of that. Anything that you like in the other person, it's a reflection of what you like. And whenever you see something that you don't like, it's basically because you also have that in you and you don't like it. So this is your own reflection. And this also talks about your life. Every time you're looking at something in your life, if you like it, that means you have been vibing it, and this is something that you like and you've been manifesting. And every time you have something that you don't like, it's probably also coming from you, because you have been thinking about it and projecting it in your life and mirroring it. So the only way for you to realize the life of your dreams is to just really focus on your dreams and nothing else. You know, if you're gonna continue focusing on the ideas or energies of these other 6 wands, guess what? They're gonna be reflected in your life. You gotta drop the 10 wands and focus on the only mirror you need in your life. There's a lot of mirrors here, right? I was talking to you about the dualities here, like two Apollo Aphrodite, two dolphins. There's these four-winged creatures that look like almost eerily similar. There is this all like duality mirroring also here, like with the titties, like the three wands, like I don't know, wands and wands. Even these ancestral patterns seems like to me like a symmetrical repetition somehow. And so, yeah, what you think is what you put out there, right? What you focus on is what you will manifest in your life. What you focus on is what grows. If you don't want something to grow, if you want it to go away from your life, focus elsewhere. And I think life is going to help you. This is literally a one-on-one in manifesting the life of your dreams. Never let anyone belittle your dreams. And remember, if you meet someone, because if we're talking about mirroring, right? I was telling you, these people are coming at you. But at the same time, I use the other example that they might be feeding from you. And since people or the qualities or whatever it is in the other person or in life is something that you mirror, right? What this is telling me is that if people are coming at you, not believing in your dreams, this is probably because if you look deep down, maybe you don't believe in your own dream. So they are not to blame. You gotta look deep within. You gotta really believe. And once you do believe, you will attract believers, right? You will attract things that will be more conducive towards your dream. How gorgeous, Saggy. This is an awesome, awesome readings. I'm like shivering here, like this reading. Oh, amazing, 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 amazing. All right. Thank you for watching till the end. Thank you for clicking the like button. It shows me that you appreciate my work. Thank you for sharing my videos by clicking the share button. Thank you for leaving me down comments. It helps me connect with you emotionally and bond. Thank you for everyone who already subscribed to my channel. You are my biggest supporters. If you are watching this video and you did not subscribe yet, please click the Sagittarius icon button at the end of this video. It's for free and it helps my work reach a wider audience. Stay blessed, aligned, and connected. And remember, dream big.